If you are exhausted all the time, even when you sleep, even when you nap, even when you try to motivate yourself, it may not be your habits or your hormones or even your mindset. And although those things matter for sure, what I'm talking about today is something much deeper, something much more fundamental to the human experience: energetic misalignment. It is when your soul, your identity, and your day-to-day life are not moving in the same direction. They are not synchronized, and it drains your energy that makes you you. And most people do not even have any idea that this is happening to them. So that is what we're going to be talking about today on Infinite You. Welcome, beautiful souls. I'm Dr. Sheri, spiritual psychologist, multidimensional mindset mentor, soul-led success guide, and intuitive empowerment coach. And I'm here to help guide you to align, remember who you are so you can confidently create and attract the life and the business and the vision and the goals and the dreams, all the things that you know you are meant for in this lifetime through psychology, mindset, energy, law of attraction, and the art of soul-led creation. And if you love this kind of content all about alignment, energy, identity, losing limiting beliefs, and manifesting the life that you know that you are meant for, make sure you go ahead and hit subscribe, hit like, definitely comment, and hit that notification bell so you know when I release a new video, usually every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. So I want to start a little bit with my own personal story and my journey and what brought me to this place. I have had seasons of my life where everything looked great on paper. I was grateful. I was showing up. I was carrying a lot with love, and so many parts of my life were really, truly beautiful. And yet underneath all of that, my energy kept dipping, not in a dramatic way, but in a quiet, subtle heaviness, almost like my soul was whispering, something here isn't in resonance anymore. And what I learned is this: you can be grateful and misaligned. You can love your life and still feel drained. Remember, misalignment doesn't have to be dramatic. It is usually subtle, sacred, intelligent. It shows up as that soft truth within you that first says, this doesn't fully reflect who I am becoming. So I want to talk a little bit about what alignment actually is, that it's definitely a multidimensional thing, meaning body, mind, and soul, 3D, 4D, and 5D, and definitely a feeling of being really grounded into who you are at all three of those levels. And so remember, alignment is definitely not about being perfect. It is not about doing everything right. And it is definitely not about living your life in isolation or even being of and having that mindset of feeling like you're in constant fixing mode. That is not what I'm talking about at all. It is much more subtle. It is much more of an energetic, intuitive tuning in kind of process. Remember, we are here to connect, to love, to commit, to be of service, and yes, to compromise sometimes out of love and partnership for sure. So alignment doesn't have to be all about you, and it doesn't have to be all about abandoning any responsibility that you have. And it doesn't mean that it is selfish and making your life about you. And it does not mean chasing a fantasy into eternal bliss. Alignment simply means you are not abandoning yourself in the process of living and creating your life. Alignment really is about when your soul, your mind, your emotions, your energy, and your actions are moving beautifully, synchronistically in the same direction. And misalignment really happens when these parts of you start pulling in different directions. And you know that you feel it when your soul wants expansion, your mind wants safety, your energy says, not this. your body feels heavy and your actions say things like, but I should, right? That feeling of being obligated, that inner conflict, not your relationships or your obligations is what drains your energy. It is definitely your inner conflict. Remember that alignment is all about internal harmony with your body, mind, and soul. And misalignment is that friction, that energetic friction we create when we are falling out of sync with those three pieces of the puzzle: mind, body, soul, 3D, 4D, 5D, conscious mind, superconscious mind, subconscious mind, however you like to look at it. But at the end of the day, your body will feel it. Right. And that is where that feeling of fatigue and exhaustion, and you just can't quite snap out of it and get back into your high energy, amazing, beautiful, excited self. So misalignment often looks like chronic fatigue, emotional heaviness, restlessness, overthinking, irritability, resentment, losing joy, doing all the right things, but you still feel empty, needing more motivation than usual, forcing yourself through life. It is not weakness. This is wisdom speaking to you at a higher level. So what does alignment really feel like? I don't know why. I just can't get a grip on like microphone placement, all that stuff today. I'm so sorry. Maybe I'll edit this out of the video. Anyway, what does alignment feel like? Clarity returning, breathing room, intuitive nudges, energetic ideas, energized ideas, and alignment, emotional honesty, inner spaciousness, joy kicking back in, decisions feeling clean, peace, even when life is full. Alignment is not selfish, it is self-honoring. And when you honor your truth, every area of your life improves, including relationships, creativity, energy, and well-being. So, the 5 energetic reasons that you are exhausted. I want you to understand, now that you know what alignment is, let's talk about the reasons why most women feel drained. Number 1, you're tired because you are betraying your truth. Nothing drains life force faster than forcing yourself into an old identity, pretending something still works when it doesn't, saying yes when your body says no, living from expectations instead of intuition. Your soul uses energy as communication. If you are aligned, you are energized. If you are misaligned, you are depleted. Number 2, you are carrying emotional weight that is not yours. So many women unconsciously become emotional containers for everybody else. You might be holding other people's anxiety, fear, expectations, other people's moods, other people's problems. You were not designed to carry this much. An emotional overload will definitely create energetic collapse. Number 3, you're thinking your way through life instead of feeling your way through it. Overthinking is one of the most energy-intensive states of the human nervous system. Survival mode burns energy, soul mode restores it. When your mind takes over and your intuition gets quiet, everything becomes heavier. Number 4, you're living as the old you while a new version is trying to emerge. Identity friction is exhausting. Your soul grows, but your personality often tries to stay the same. This inner tug of war drains your energy quickly. It's like trying to live in 2 timelines at once. And number 5, you are disconnected from joy. Remember that joy is not a luxury. Joy is energy. Joy is alignment. And when your joy begins to drop, your energy drops. Not surface level pleasure, but genuine joy, that vibration, that frequency, that kind that feels like truth. And what you can do about it today. Ask yourself what feels heavy because it's no longer true. Return emotional weight back to where it belongs. Shift from thinking to sensing. Take one soul-aligned action today. Do something small that brings genuine joy back online. Your energy rises when your truth rises. So remember, Your exhaustion is not a flaw. It is not proof that you're failing. It is not a sign that something is wrong with you. Your fatigue is communication. It is your soul whispering to you, come home, stop forcing, return to truth. And if you would like support returning to alignment, for sure, connect with me. Join my free newsletter. Watch my beautiful, amazing free webinar, Recode Your Reality. Connect with me for a quantum alignment clarity session, right? I will put all the links in the box below for you to click through, and we can connect in whatever way, shape, or form that resonates with you. And remember, simply say to yourself right here, right now, and comment below if it moves you, I choose alignment. You've got this. I will see you in the next video. Have a beautiful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Namaste, beautiful souls.